with you. The Holy Gospel of our Lord Jesus Christ according to Luke.
Glory to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
But on the first day of the week, at early dawn, they came to the tomb, taking the spices that they had prepared. They found the stone rolled away from the tomb, but when they went in, they did not find the body. While they were perplexed about this, suddenly two men in dazzling clothes stood beside them. The women were terrified and bowed their faces to the ground. But the men said to them, "Why do you look for the living among the dead? He is not here, but he has risen. Remember how he told you while he was still in Galilee, that the Son of Man must be handed over to sinners and be crucified, and on the third day rise again." Then they remembered his words, and returning from the tomb, they told all this to the 11 and to all the rest. Now it was Mary Magdalene, Joanna, Mary, the mother of James, and the other woman with them who told this to the apostles. But these words seemed to them an idle tale, and they did not believe them. But Peter got up and ran to the tomb. Stooping and looking in, he saw the linen cloths by themselves. Then he went home, amazed at what had happened. The Gospel of Christ.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
Please be seated. Right? Are we all excited about Easter?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Okay, hello. You excited about Easter? Cool. Is it on? Is it on? Is it on? Oh, cool. I was so excited about Easter last night that literally when I was going to bed, something popped into my head. Oh my God. I realized that we haven't had a children's story in a long time because not many kids have shown up. So it was really last minute, and then I figured, well, hey, if no kids show up, we're going to do it anyways because you know what? We're all children of God, right? And of course, like being in a comedy show, those in the front row are going to end up participating now. Isn't that going to be fun? And you know what? And you know what? You know what? You know what? Oh my God. Easter is awesome. There is bunnies. There is chickens. There is new growth. There's Easter eggs. There's decorations. They're awesome colors. Did you get any Easter chocolate? Did you get any Easter chocolate? Yeah, so did I. I got Reese's peanut butter cups. They're the, oh my God, the best. They're friggin' the best. The best, the best, the best. Oh, wow. There's songs. There's Animal Petting Farm. Did you see the petting farms? There was one in Point Claire Shopping Center. Chickens. Little miniature ponies. You could feed them. Oh, I love Easter. Easter is so exciting. I was so excited that I sent a text to my friend this morning, but I sent it to Mary and not Mary Claire. So sorry, Mary Claire, I'm so excited. It's Easter. So I need your help. Yeah. Come on, it's exciting. Come on. You're going to hand out papers. Let's go. Okay, come on. Did you get chocolate?
No.
Flowers?
No.
Jewelry? I got Easter bunny.
No, nothing. I just got
Praise.
for Easter. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
So you want me to do something?
Okay, so there's different colors of paper here. And Mary Claire is going to hand everybody. Why am I shaking? Because I'm so excited.
You want chocolate?
I have chocolate. Yeah, I did actually. Reese's peanut butter cup. So if you can hand out the colored paper to, there's some youth over here, and to anybody else. And when you come time to depart, you're going to hold it up. All different colors. This is exciting, guys. Are you excited? Yeah, you're how excited are you? Are you guys excited? Yay! All right. Look at the colors you got. Aren't the colors lovely? Aren't the colors lovely? You might as well stay here, Mary Claire. You guys so excited? Aren't you excited?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Want to do a happy dance?
No.
All right. Okay. But you know, there's another reason for Easter, right? What is that?
Lord is risen.
Jesus is risen. Yep. So, I'm going to tell the story using colored paper. And I know we have the youth group here, and some of them are confirmands, so they should be real familiar with the story, right? Yeah, all right, okay, cool. Have you noticed during the holidays here, there's been different colors? What was the color last week in the church? Yes, Nancy? And purple. Right, Lent, purple. And what's the color on the altar today? White. Cool. Well, you're really keener. We're not doing that part yet. You're just excited. All right. So, here we go. So when your color mentions, hold your paper out. Be excited. Early on the first day of the week, Mary Magdalene and her friends got up while it was still black. All right, black as night, to go to the place where Jesus was buried. It was so quiet, hardly a bird was singing yet. They all felt sad because their friend had died. They walked down the dusty brown path. Awesome. Telling each other stories about Jesus. They remembered the times they followed him around the countryside. They remembered the time he sat on a green hillside and taught the people. They remembered the time there was not enough food to eat, only 5 loaves and 2 fishes. But when Jesus blessed the food, there was enough for everyone. Soon they reached the garden where Jesus' body had been put in a tomb with a big stone to cover the entrance. They found the gray stone. It's a funny shade of blue. I didn't have gray. Cool. Well, from the tomb. But they went in, and what did they find? They didn't find a body. Oh my God. While they were trying to figure out what had happened, suddenly 2 men in dazzling white clothes stood beside them. The women were terrified and bowed their faces to the ground, but the men in the dazzling clothes said to them, "Why do you look for the living among the dead? He is not here, but he is risen. Remember how he told you while you were still all together that he would be killed, but on the 3rd day he would rise again?" Then they remembered what Jesus had told them, and they left the tomb to tell all of Jesus' friends and disciples what they had seen. As they left the garden, the yellow sun, I love yellow colors, was shining in the clear blue sky. And they noticed the beautiful flowers of pink, purple, and red. Hold up those pink, purples, and reds. Awesome. And all these years later, we remember how they went to the tomb and found it empty. We celebrate on Easter Sunday with flowers of all colors. And we give thanks for Jesus who rose that day. And we give thanks to God and we say, everybody together, hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Awesome. Thanks, guys. This is cool. Favorite haircut.
Was that? I'm finished? Yeah. Thank you.
You can keep the papers. Happy Easter. Enjoy those papers. So exciting. You're really excited.
Of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Happy Easter. I guess if you were not that excited in the morning, Debbie has made you excited. God has his own ways of working. And well, like the colors she was handing out to the children, if you look at the prism and the sun rays go inside the prism, the sun ray might seem only white to us, but when you look behind it, it's a rainbow of beautiful colors, all mixed together to make one bright white light. And so is Jesus' light, light that pierced the darkness. Well, last night we had the Easter Vigil service, and what a beautiful service, because not only were we celebrating Jesus' rising up, but we were celebrating together. That made it more special, because the Anglicans, Lutherans, and the Catholics lit the fire together. The unity, the colors, the different colors that we are all made of, came together as one bright light of Christ. And Jesus rose up from the dead. It was darkness before we know how sad the whole story was. We went through the whole process of Maundy Thursday, Good Friday, and then waiting in darkness, complete darkness. Death seems like victorious at that time because nothing was evident. It was complete darkness. And whenever we go through death or we go through a difficult season in our life, whatever difficulty there might be, it seems so dark. It seems like hopeless. And we feel helpless. But only if we can hold on during that season, during that difficult time, then we will realize that there is brightness, there is light after that darkness. Like they say, every gray cloud have a silver lining. Well, there is lining always, because God is at work always in our lives. It's just a matter of not focusing properly. Because sometimes when grief overtakes us, when difficulties come over our heads, we cannot think properly. And because we cannot think properly, we do not see properly. You know, everything is connected. Our whole body is connected. Sometimes they say, if you don't feel good, try to look good. When you look good, you'll feel good automatically. So it's like everything is interconnected. If we don't see good situation in front of us, we all of a sudden we worry and we fall into fear. But if we tell ourselves, okay, what our eyes are seeing is probably not true. Why? Because it's only temporary. We as Christians do not focus on temporary things, but our focus is on eternal life. Our focus is bigger than this world. We need to focus on the good things. It's like having a pair of glasses. If you don't have the right pair of glasses, the words are right in front of you, but you still can't read them. Why? Because you don't have the right pair of glasses. But when you find your glasses, you probably put them somewhere and you can't find them because you're all flustered. Well, when you find the right pair and you put it on, you see that the writing was always there. It's only that you were not able to see it. Well, Mary Magdalene and the other women, they all prepared the spices, nice perfumes, everything that they were supposed to prepare to anoint the body of Jesus. What happens? They see what their eyes were able to see. And what was that they were seeing? Darkness around them. Because they woke up early in the morning and took off. Wow, I'm just so amazed. I'm so amazed at these women because not everyone have the heart to go out in the dark like that. You know, it's not safe. We live in a city where street lights are always there, where billboards are so bright that they sometimes blind your eyes. Everything is out there. But still, how many people are brave enough to just walk on the street? At least I'm not that brave. At times maybe when I was younger, I would do that, but not anymore. If someone is running after me, I cannot run them. Why? Because my legs won't work that much. I am so scared of these things. But look at those women. Mary Magdalene and the other women, well, they are going to a place. Well, we heard it was a garden, but it wasn't a garden that we are used to of now. Now, if you go to a cemetery, you know, all the grass is taken care of, no weeds, everything is prim proper. But back then, it wasn't that organized. Yes, there might be a person who would take care of the graves, that the grass won't grow and and they are probably nicely kept, but it's far from the city. It's not in the city. So they have to go a little further where probably no one else is there at the moment. And what about the wild beasts and other things that can attack them at that time? And going to a cemetery at night or early in the morning, that's something courageous in itself. These women braved all that. But what do they have in mind? Fear and sorrow. Their heart is at the right place. They want to pay their last respects to Jesus' body, but their eyes are not at the right place, because their eyes are only seeing what they are seeing. Darkness, wilderness, grief, loneliness, sorrow. But when they reach there, they see a different scene. Now all the worries that they had, who will roll away the stone for us? It's so big and heavy, and it's covering the mouth of the tomb. How will we get to the body of Jesus? All those worries, all those things that occupy our brains. Sometimes we are sitting in the church and we are worrying, oh, I forgot to pay the bill, and today is the last day, what will happen? Or, probably I turned off the stove or not. Oh my God, I left all the lights in the house turned on. There are so many little worries that occupy our brains and minds and hearts that we do not focus on the right things. And here these women are focusing on the wrong things. Why? Because this is all they could see. And when they reach the tomb, something different happens. The stone is already rolled away. When God is working in our lives, we don't know how it happens, but things happen. Things start to roll. It's like God has pre-planned everything for us. We worry because plans are not going according to how we want them to go. But God has His own ways of setting everything right in our lives. For them, they were worried about that stone. The stone is already rolled away. They wanted to, they were scared of going there, but now the guards are not there. The guards have ran away. Why? Last night we were focusing on how love forgets, but hate remembers. All these women who were with Jesus throughout His earthly ministry, all His disciples who saw Jesus performing so many miracles, teaching and preaching and healing people throughout His ministry, forgot all the hopeful words